Dear viewers, I am happy to announce that this is the 100th episode of Anno 1800 at the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's me, of course, Kebablord, and we are here in our new capital, and we still see here this big gap. And this Let's Play is now the longest on the channel, with again over 100 episodes, and there are definitely dozens of more to come, because this is a ginormous game. And yeah, to celebrate that, I'm going to do something that I'm usually not doing. You remember the big zoo, the big museum that I built in the old capital? Decorational builds, something that I would never do, but something that is going to happen today, because we are finally going to move the palace from the old capital to the new and fill out this funny thing. Though the thing is, we cannot just copy it, so, well,
Hold the crane.
that means, of course, we have to get rid of it. We will lose around 400 influence, so we won't be able to do anything for a while.
A great moment for all of us.
Oh, and the expedition has returned. What do we get? Effects champagne cellar and rum distillery. Unique specialists may visit your city. Okay. Equipped in ships. Yeah, also looking good. Perforian flamethrower. Okay, so, well, that sounds good.
Cargo boat at the ready.
That all sounds actually very good. And I want to test something now before we start with the palace, now that the expedition has returned.
Ready for your share? Now we all get a piece.
And that is, since we got a new item that actually gets us gold from fisheries. I want to see how many. And if we might even be able to run our gold-related industry like pocket watches and so on completely from that item. Because that is actually what I hope. And if I place it here... same issue, so okay. So, time to put in here an old pirate or whatever. Wait a second, did I not?
Aye.
Equipped in a harbor master office. Okay. I was just plain stupid here for a second. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, more than 5 wouldn't be possible, I guess. And that is... Well, let's see. Occasionally produces gold. And now I want to know how much gold we are producing. Two. Could have been more. But it is enough to fire up the industry to actually get started, because, well, occasionally our factories are also producing gold, so there's that. But still, that shall not be the focus of this episode. I want to build a palace now, and that means the old one we need to get rid of. That means we lose a shit ton of influence. Ooh, that hurt.
Your city has grown uglier.
That hurt, but we can get a little bit of our influence back. Okay, time to go back to Kate Trelawney. And see what we can do here on this side. So I have a few plans with our palace. I want to know if it is actually possible to be done. Very good. The palace actually fits in here. Oh my god, I reached a new palace level. So surprising. Now calm your tits with the music. 52 palace wings to build, which are very expensive, but we have a shit ton of resources available here. So the idea is that this will be part of a garden.
Experience can teach a person a lot.
You know what? That is not yet what I want. So on with each of these wings we are increasing the range of a palace. Dum, da-dum. Oh, 20 wings already taken. But hey, at least the range of a palace is already quite high. Also, policies. Creative Cuisine Act, Open Minds Act, and so on. That one has a wrong rotation. Do we get a gate? Yes, we do get a gate.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Yeah, you have to wait now. This one here was clearly a mistake. Ah yeah, building a palace. Though to be fair, I will probably only be able to build one half of it.
It's all prepared. You lost an influence bonus.
Good, we are now just at negative 300 now. Oh, I see. We still have a few wings to go. Well, it's definitely looking better than what we had before, and once we have farms, yeah, gardens and everything else in it, it should look a bit more lovely. Oh, we ran out of building materials. That was honestly a bit unexpected. That would happen that fast. Also, as always, I don't really have a plan on what I'm doing here. I'm basically improvising. But that is usually how I work best. That looks a bit weird. I mean, could also place a big Christmas tree in there, but that's probably not the same. Yeah, that one looks actually way better.
I'm not sure if I can lend anymore.
Oh, Oh, the mountain. Oh, I see. Well, from that perspective, it looks better.
An explosion in one of your factories.
They keep exploding. So we could go for 2 lions, but we are living in the age of industrialization.
Is it safe to be quite this close?
It's a mercy to have your company, old sport.
The people celebrate your leadership.
News from the palace.
That's interesting, but not as great as I had hoped.
What can be the purpose of those?
Oh look, a little bit of steel arrived in the meantime.
I worry for our relations with the South.
By the way, we should have other gardens available, right? Or topiary gardens. Is there a way I can place them on their own? Doesn't really seem like it. That would be very disappointing. I got these great gardens and can't place them. Due to some weird game restrictions. Okay, well then. So we all know that I actually prefer it when they have a cold feeling, the palaces and so on.
Oh, that's not busy. The Countess and I are on pleasant terms again.
No, that doesn't seem right.
You're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Oh, look, it's another Jafan.
Are you aware of the situation in the province? It's all the more business for us.
I mean, the close beta had already shown how much I love these pavings.
I reckon I could make you cry like a wee bairn. My little fishies want feeding. Lucky you, still with a head. How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Dun, dun, dun. I just want to build a sweet little palace. And depending on how much time there is, I might also consider working on the harbor. Oh, here are the flower. Ah, here they are.
Yes, I think he'd make a good envoy. For example, his Chinese is excellent.
A bold new expedition, Admiral.
This bold new expedition can wait.
Certainly
I feel it reflects the times. Oh, impeccable timing, as always.
An explosion in one of your factories.
So back to Cape Trelawney, where we are now getting more money again. I am losing all my chill because of all these interruptions. All these days, chill is also massively overrated.
Article 53 is like Pandora's box.
Oh, did I go here for the... Yeah, I didn't want that. I wanted to go for a hedge.
The Countess and I are on friendly terms again.
Four guests in total, excluding ourselves. The scene of it all, breathtaking.
Go away, nature. I don't want you. It's slowly taking shape and starting to grow on me. Why does it not have white endings? White endpoints. That is so disappointing.
Don't trust me? It's the other way around.
Oh, don't worry. I trust you, Jean. You would never declare war on me, right? Always ask me beforehand to pay you.
This is the junior cabinet we're talking about.
I know.
What am I going to put in these corners? Maybe there we can put in our diving bell tributes. They have the same issue as 3 others, so they count as a park. I don't want that.
Can I? Us simple country folk never seen anything like it.
Well, that is already looking quite pleasant. If we then are able to replicate a little bit of that also on the other sides.
I work for our relations.
The festival has ended.
So unfortunately I can't continue to build the palace, but one day it will engulf the entire area.
Your city
But
has
the
grown
question
uglier.
is, not even as a blueprint. That is a shame. A real shame. Well then, time to finish up what we can.
I know. Article 53 by Pandora's Box.
Everybody needs to know that this is a global trust palace. But I'm probably overdoing it here. And everything here is sheer propaganda.
I've uncovered a meaty opportunity. You've left the whole thing a ruddy jumble.
I wish one could just mirror.
This city is a magnet for genius.
By the way, what does the attractiveness level say? And ornaments? Ooh, 147. That's more than expected.
An explosion in one of your factories. An explosion in one of your factories.
One would think the risk of fire is low, but... Oh, another explosion.
An explosion in one of your factories.
I guess
Fire left ruins behind.
Darn it, no, that was the wrong tool. Oh, well, could be worse, right?
Not enough to call it extortion.
No, that is totally not enough to call it extortion. I may not be able to finish the palace in this episode, but I am able to do at least a bit. And over the next episodes I will try to get my influence back.
Article 53 is like Anno.
I already see here a potential issue coming up.
Not too many changes, I hope.
As well as here.
What a white lie.
Okay, let's see if we will have, with all that -10,
Adequate, but lacking finesse.
well, here people are still happy. So at least we won't have to fear a revolution. Dum, 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 dum. And here a little bit more paving. Could have placed here a few end pieces, but well, not really what I was looking for. We are losing 820 to optimization. That is a bit very much. Yeah, but again, next episode we are going to work on that. Cab rides again. So. So and here we will then get another gate module, so that the palace can engulf that area. And this beautiful World's Fair, which is completely asymmetrical for the palace, can actually stand somewhere. Like here. By the way, does the paving also count as a road? Oh, of course not. Would have been too easy that way, right, game? Okay, I could have just switched out the module. This little asymmetry is really ticking me off. Dear developers, you're cruel to do something like that to a player like me.
I need to see everything, and then a second time.
That looks shitty. That is probably the easiest way. Yep.
Motion approved.
Oh, now it does not even have access to electricity. I see. Well, here you go.
An explosion in one of your factories.
I have to think what's best for us.
And it still keeps exploding. Yeah, so far it's looking quite okay-ish, I dare to say. I have to admit, it feels good to pause the economy game again for a little bit. Doing here a little bit of decoration. Before then going back again in the next episode. Yeah, that should be it for now. Yeah, unfortunately the balance is the palace is totally not straight. I don't know why the designers of the game decided, probably because of the sheer size the palace can get. But still, that just makes it look weird.
I had a good run.
So here's still a bit that needs to be reworked before we can take a thumbnail. And here I also made a little mistake. I will change these end pieces just to make it look like it has been completed.
My portmanteau has spilled out everywhere.
Oh, that's not been interesting.
darling, a renowned personage has arrived.
Expert planter. Well, I certainly accept you, my friend.
The scale of it all, breathtaking.
Okay, do we have something else interesting that we can simply put there?
Oh, have you not been introduced?
Is there a little symmetry issue? No, I just forgot a bit of paving. Ah, for a second there I was really concerned. Okay, so you are going to be moved here.
New from the palace. It's all prepared.
That's now way better. So, and at least we did with the palace what we can do for now. And I think it actually looks quite nice.
The people celebrate your leadership.
It really does from this perspective. So yeah, that shall be our thumbnail. It's finally moving the palace. That has been a bit of a hassle. Well, I think it was worth it. Getting that influence back will be a pain in the ass, but...
Why didn't I think of this?
Yeah, right. Why didn't I think of this? Okay, sorry, I have an idea.
Explosion in one of your factories.
Now we can go back. I forgot a little thing. We can upgrade more houses. But we get workforce plus 15% due to an event at the moment. So we need to be a bit careful with those upgrades. So this should now make things a little bit easier. Yeah, with that big investor district, well, it's really, everything is really taking shape. Really good. Really, really good. And yeah, as always, I hope you liked this episode. Now let's take a look at the palace at night. And yeah, 100 episodes. I know it has been quite a long time until since I started this series, and I also know that my upload rates have not been very steady, simply because of private life and so on. Pretty sure you can understand that. But that also means I owe a special thank you to everyone who stayed with me for that long time. I know that viewer numbers have decreased, but well, I'd rather have a few loyal viewers than many that turn their back on me as soon as I have less time available or something like that. So yeah, 100 episodes, longest Let's Play series ever on the channel, and I believe that, especially with the Land of Lion DLC that will come out and all the space that we have available, pretty sure we might reach 150 or maybe even 200 in the future. And if that happens, then, well, let's see what I will do then. But yeah, I hope you liked it. If yes, you know the drill. Thumbs up, comment whenever you have questions or feedback, join the Discord if you want to connect. If you want to be notified whenever I upload something new, then, well, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye
You'll
and see you
always
next
be a
time.
goody goody.
Bye bye.